It was a big day for animals. The sun was shining brightly, casting a golden hue over the bustling port. Animals of all shapes and sizes had gathered, their excitement palpable in the air. They had been waiting for this day for weeks, and now it was finally here. The grand ship was setting sail. Its sails billowed in the gentle breeze, and the sound of waves lapping against its hull added to the sense of adventure. The ship was a marvel, with intricate carvings and vibrant colors that made it look like something out of a fairy tale. Giraffes stretched their necks to see. Monkeys chattered excitedly. The air was filled with the sounds of laughter and chatter as friends reunited and new friendships were formed. Everyone was eager to explore the ship and discover all the wonders it held. A penguin, wearing a tiny tuxedo, waddled up the ramp. His little bow tie was perfectly straight, and he carried a small suitcase with a determined look on his face. He was ready for the adventure of a lifetime. Captain Ellie, a graceful giraffe in a captain's hat, greeted everyone. Her tall figure was a comforting sight, and her warm smile made everyone feel at ease. She had a reputation for being the best captain on the 7 seas. "Welcome aboard! Get ready for an amazing adventure!" she announced. Her voice carried over the crowd, and a cheer went up from the assembled animals. The journey was about to begin, and everyone was filled with anticipation. A clumsy bear tripped, sending a suitcase flying. The suitcase burst open, and clothes and trinkets scattered everywhere. The bear blushed furiously as everyone laughed and helped him gather his belongings. It was a light-hearted moment that added to the festive atmosphere. The adventure had already begun. With the ship's horn sounding a deep, resonant note, the grand ship slowly pulled away from the dock. The animals waved to those on shore, their hearts full of excitement and wonder. This was the start of a journey they would never forget. The ship was full of laughter. Monkeys swung from the chandeliers. A hippo splashed in a tiny pool. The penguin Percy sipped juice at the snack bar, looking very dapper. Suddenly there was a loud crash. The bear Barry had walked into a wall again. "Oops," he chuckled, scratching his head. Everyone just laughed. Life on the grand ship was full of surprises. The journey was smooth sailing until... "What's that sound?" a parrot squawked. It was a quiet, hissing noise. Water trickled across the deck. The animals gasped. Was the grand ship sinking? Captain Ellie rushed to see, her eyes widened. "Everyone, there seems to be a slight issue," she announced, trying to stay calm. "But don't worry, we have everything under control." Section 4. To the lifeboats! The animals didn't feel so calm. The once peaceful ship had turned into a scene of chaos. The sky had darkened, and the waves were growing taller and more menacing by the minute. The animals, sensing the impending danger, began to panic. Their eyes wide with fear, they knew they had to act quickly to ensure their safety. They rushed towards the lifeboats. The deck was a flurry of activity as everyone scrambled to find a spot. The lifeboats, their only hope, were being lowered into the choppy waters below. Each animal, big and small, knew that time was of the essence. Monkeys squealed, birds chirped nervously. The cacophony of sounds was almost deafening. The monkeys, usually so playful, were now frantic, their high-pitched squeals echoing across the deck. The birds, with their feathers ruffled, chirped in distress, adding to the sense of urgency. Even Percy the penguin looked flustered, spilling juice on his tuxedo. Percy, always so composed, was now a picture of distress. His usually pristine tuxedo was stained with juice, a testament to the chaos around him. He waddled quickly, trying to keep up with the others. Barry the bear, always clumsy but kind, helped everyone into lifeboats. Despite the chaos, Barry remained a beacon of hope. His large paws, though clumsy, were gentle as he guided each animal to safety. His reassuring presence calmed many of the smaller, more frightened animals. He even gave his life jacket to a little duckling who had lost hers. The tiny duckling, shivering with fear, looked up at Barry with grateful eyes. Barry's act of kindness did not go unnoticed, and it gave the other animals a glimmer of hope amidst the turmoil. Soon, all the animals were safe in the lifeboats. The once chaotic deck was now empty, and the lifeboats floated gently on the water. The animals, though still shaken, felt a sense of relief wash over them. They had made it to safety thanks to their quick actions and the kindness of friends like Barry. Section 5. A whale of a good time. As the animals watched from their lifeboats, the grand ship started to sink, or so they thought. The sky was clear, and the ocean was calm, but the sudden tilt of the ship sent waves of panic through the crowd. The animals clung to each other, their eyes wide with fear and confusion. They had never seen anything like this before. The ship, their home and sanctuary, was in trouble. With a giant splash, a blue whale emerged from the water, pushing the ship back up. The sheer size of the whale was awe-inspiring, its massive body glistening under the sun. The water cascaded off its back like a waterfall, creating a spectacle that left everyone speechless. The ship, which had been tilting dangerously, was now steady, thanks to the whale's incredible strength. It turned out, the leak was just a playful whale calf squirting water. The little calf was having the time of its life, completely unaware of the chaos it had caused. Its playful squirts of water had been mistaken for a serious leak, but now, seeing the calf's innocent antics, the animals couldn't help but laugh. The tension melted away, replaced by relief and amusement. Everyone cheered. The animals climbed back onto the ship. Their spirits were lifted, and they felt a renewed sense of camaraderie. The ordeal had brought them closer together, and they were more determined than ever to continue their journey. The ship was once again filled with laughter and chatter as the animals recounted the day's events. The adventure wasn't over, it was just beginning. With the ship back on course and the animals' spirits high, they were ready to face whatever came next. The open sea stretched out before them, full of possibilities and new discoveries. The animals knew that together, they could overcome any challenge and make their journey an unforgettable adventure.